Greetings, dears. This is Annette of AnnetteLeonard.com, back with Chronic Wellness. Thank you for joining me. Today I'm talking about alternate methods of healing, and I want to discuss the practice of energy medicine. Now, energy medicine, I believe, is probably one of the most ancient methods of healing. I am certain that it predates our written histories, that this practice globally with our medicine healers and shamans is something that predates most other forms of healing as we know them. And today's energy medicine, at least here in the West, might look like reiki. It might look like medical intuits. It might go under the name of body talk or EFT or a variety of other names. And I myself have been to a number of energy medicine practitioners. And I think the theory probably goes that we have energy running through us. And whether you think of that energy as chi or as life force or as prana, or whether you think of this energy as what happens at the atomic or subatomic levels with particles, this energy is something we all have, and that it can be manipulated, it can be moved. And whether it is moved by someone else's energy, or whether it's moved by magnets, or whether it's moved by crystals, the notion that our energy can be influenced and therefore changed is one that means that we can impact the way that we feel, our levels of energy, the ways that we heal through our energy bodies. And some of the practitioners I've seen have used things like muscle testing, and so either out loud or to themselves have asked questions of my body while using my arm up to see whether or not my arm stays up when pressure is applied, thereby getting the answer to the question they asked my body. Or whether they're using signals from my pulse in the case of many Eastern traditions, or whether they're using signals from Ayurveda or other ways of reading my energy body. And then that information is used to start to influence or manipulate the energy in my body. And as I've said, sometimes that's done by touch and sometimes it's done without touch. So in the case of most Reiki, that's usually done with hands hovering near the body while not touching the body. And my experience with energy medicine is that sometimes it's quite subtle. Sometimes I leave the space not sure that I'm experiencing anything different. And sometimes it's quite dramatic. Sometimes I leave the space feeling quite different, whether it's an alleviation of pain or the transformation in coming days of symptoms, or that the wisdom from the energy medicine practitioner in the form of change these habits, or eliminate this from your diet, or other suggestions to me made in the room has made a big difference in my health or my sleep or the way that I'm feeling in coming days and weeks. It's important to get good recommendations about energy practitioners. And so if this is a modality that you're considering, I would talk to other people. I would talk to other patients. I would use their reviews and guidance to help you decide on what practitioner to see. And if you don't know anyone who has seen an energy medicine healer, then do a good job interviewing that person, maybe talking to them about what you could expect in an appointment and what kind of results you'd be likely to see, and experience for yourself and decide whether or not it's worth doing again. What's nice about energy medicine is that the risks are low. You're unlikely to experience negative side effects. You're unlikely to be harmed by a practitioner of energy healing. Have you tried it? Do you practice it regularly? Are you someone who knows how to perform energy healing? These are the questions that I have. And as ever, hearing from you delights me and is the reason I do this, folks. So please sound off in the comments and let me know. And until we're together again, thanks for being here and thanks for spending a little time with me. Like or subscribe, send this video to others, and until we're together again, be well.